this is the personal brand development piece of it, so that we can have an opportunity to amplify who you are out in the marketplace. But I want you to be very confident about saying who you are and make sure that you're showing up in all your glory and the expertise you have. So as we start the brand discovery process, this is really about you then starting to cultivate your brand statement, your $1 million minute. That's that thing that when you're in the elevator, you're at a conference and all of a sudden you see somebody who is bad to the bone, influential, that person that, you know what, you just kind of admire them and want to do some of the things that they're doing. And you have an opportunity to have a conversation and you go introduce yourself instead of you just shaking hands and saying, hi, my name is something and I'm a coach, and leave it there. Just gave them nothing to be excited about. This way you can change it around and you can give them something more compelling, interesting to say about yourself, because nobody is really interested in your job title. Everybody's a CEO and a founder of something. I applaud you for stepping into your business, but let's not align to these job titles. I told you those are on loan. I want you to align to who you really are. Are you a dynamic, creative, innovative, compassionate leader, professional, technical this, healthcare provider, engineer, helping to solve, some of the world's most pressing problems? And you do that. And why should they care? Because they're going to be transformed. You're going to give them XYZ. They're going to have freedom in their life. They're going to have influence, impact, income. Let's tell the story so that at least you can be memorable. They'll be like, well, hers wasn't the same as everybody else's. That's about you standing out. So your personal brand statement literally is 2 sentences. I want you to get it down to 2 sentences. You remember I told you about me meeting the CEO at the company I work for and I choked, right? And stuttered out my job title. I want you to, in 2 sentences, tell me something interesting about you. Tell me what you do, how you do it, and why I should care. So what is the WIFM? What's in it for me? That's the WIFM, right? That's that thing, that result, that outcome that I can expect to achieve as a result of doing business with you, being associated with you, hiring you. What is that thing? And so essentially, it's about developing what you really want to represent and who you are and where your passion lies, right? And so when you think about your story, this piece of it, we're going to talk about 2 stories tonight, but this piece of it is about sort of that introductory story. This is how you kind of present yourself to the world. This brand statement should be on everything. This goes on your Facebook, on your LinkedIn, on your bio, on your website. When you meet people, this is how you tell them who you are. I happen to be a speaker and I speak quite a bit. So I have a retractable banner. And even on the retractable banner, I mix the words up a little bit, but it's all right there. You'll know what I do. You'll know how I do it and what you can expect to get, right? And so it can consist of the following. Really, you can tie in your passion, your superpowers, your values, your purpose, and what differentiates you. Because after all, we do need to be standing out. It's just a crowded market. I'm going to just tell you, I need you to stand out. I want to know when they see you, it's like, oh, that's the person that blah, blah, blah. Or somebody's looking for you. And all of a sudden, because you have such an amazing positive digital footprint, that they can discover you. You can be found. And so when you think about the story, yes, it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. But at the end of the day, we want it attention getting. You've got to catch them at hello. What did I tell you yesterday? I want to know who remembers what I told you yesterday. Well, how's our attention span? Who remembers? Let's see.
You got to catch them at hello. The first 8 seconds.
That is right. You got to catch them at hello, and you've got less than 8 seconds. Our attention span is less than that of a goldfish. And so when you think about this, literally, you've got to be a little bit strategic and not just all over the place. And it's so funny to me. I'll meet somebody. I'll go, okay, I'm in a professional realm. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Well, I'm a wife and a mother. Okay. And it's not bad to be that. It really is not bad to be that. But think about where I was. I was in a professional setting asking you to tell me something about you. Now, if we was just sitting over to the side chitty-chatting and having a cocktail, then maybe that would have been appropriate. Even then, I would not have said that as the first thing that came out of my mouth, because guess why? How many people probably in that room would be wife and mothers? There's nothing about that that makes you stand out, right? It's something to be proud of, but it's nothing that would make you stand out. And so you've got a short period of time where you can catch someone. So I tell people, my name is Yolanda M. Smith. I'm a people growth leader and branthropist. Right there. I already know I got them because they like, what is a branthropist? Most people won't even be able to say it, right? They'll go branthropist. Well, what is that? Tell me more. Bam, got you. Now, I'm not saying you have to be the branthropist, you know what I mean? But when you think about it, it's something, the brand part, you know, it's got something to do with branding. I didn't say therapist, but again, it's just getting them so that all of a sudden, guess what? All those endorphins came toward you versus thinking about what they got to do tonight, or if they got to stop at the store and pick up something. Their full attention then became focused on you. And therefore, then they can hear when you tell them exactly what it is you do, how you do it, and why they should care.